I was really excited for this one, and we had a little bit of a mixed bag today. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Oralia and I am a personal stylist. My goal here for my channel is to help you to curate a closet filled with things that you will absolutely love, things that work for you, not against you, and things that are going to work in seamlessly to your closet. Pieces that will fit in beautifully, things that you will have for a long time to come. I'm always on the hunt for the best of the best. I scour the internet for all of it and bring it here to my channel so that you don't have to. I don't have a hard time finding really beautiful pieces at J. Crew Factory, especially pieces that are made of natural fibers. But in today's haul, we've got a couple of hits and misses. The first piece is the chambray midi dress. I brought it in a size 18. The color is blue wash. The cost of the dress is $54.50. It is made of 100% cotton. Now, this dress is very similar to the fit and flare dress that I tried on from Walmart by Free Assembly, except the one by Free Assembly, it is a medium weight denim, whereas this dress from J. Crew Factory is a chambray. And in all honesty, I much prefer chambray because it is lightweight. It looks a little bit dressier in my opinion, and it's got that denim look, but it doesn't have that denim feel. And I think that during the summer, that's a little bit better. It is pretty much the exact same cut as the one from Free Assembly. It's just of a different fabric. Now, the downside to this particular dress is that it fit a bit snug in the bodice. I picked up a size 18, which is my normal size, but it's running a little bit small. And so it fit me pretty tight in the bodice, but it fit everywhere else. I think it's a really beautiful fit and flare dress. I would probably go up a size in this one because it is running small, especially if you have a larger chest. I don't have the largest chest, but it still fit me really tight across the chest. So keep that in mind. Also, I may need to have the straps adjusted because I am short. I'm 5 feet tall, and so that might need some adjustment as well. If you are a little bit taller than me, I would say even at 5'2" or 5'3" or 5'4" and up, then I think that this dress is going to be fantastic. The straps are going to fit just great. Just make sure to size up one in it. It has pockets. It's got a side zip. It does have smocking in the back, which probably was a saving grace for this particular dress for me. And I think it's a gorgeous dress for the summer. Again, a little bit more lightweight than the denim one that you can find from Walmart. And it just feels a little bit better to me. It looks a little bit dressier as well because it's a bit of a darker chambray. This dress is, well, quite flattering, and it is universally flattering. This dress is going to fit a lot of different body types. It's going to be very flattering to a lot of body types, and as far as providing balance and harmony to your body. So really beautiful dress. Just size up one. By the way, everything that I am talking about is going to be linked in the description bar below, as well as pinned to a comment. And J. Crew Factory does participate with YouTube Shop, so you'll see each of the pieces popping up at the bottom of the screen as I'm talking about them. If you're interested in shopping, just click on that. I will also make it easy for you and have a QR code up here for you that will take you to my LTK shop, where everything is also listed. I would urge you to follow me on LTK because that is where a lot of these pieces get to first before they make it here on my channel. I tend to post them there because it's a lot quicker. LTK is becoming a place where you can follow all of your influencers. It is kind of like, it's a highly shoppable Instagram without the ads and all the other stuff that you get with Instagram. So if you want a pure shopping experience with all of your influencers, then make sure to follow us all on LTK. We post fashion, beauty, lifestyle, all of the things that we're doing, all of the things that we're loving. It's an easy resource for you to go and shop. So make sure to follow me over there. I will have it linked at the bottom. I also have my handle here for you if you just want to go in and look for me there. And if you click the QR code that I've got here on the screen, then you will automatically be taken to my LTK because that's where that list lives. So with all of that housekeeping out of the way, let's get back to the video. The second piece that I have for you today is this mixed crisscross slide sandals. I have them in a size 7M here. The colorway that I brought in was brown natural mixed. They also have a black natural mixed. The cost of the shoes is $34.50, and they are made of polyurethane or faux leather. I really like these shoes. I think that they're very, very beautiful sandals. I really like the fact that you've got that mix of canvas and faux leather. I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe. I do like the crisscross of the sandal. I think that that's really, really pretty. It's got a lot of really cool visual interest. These are pretty comfortable. They do have a little bit of foam and cushion, but they are a bit of a harder sole. So I don't know that you would be able to do an extensive amount of walking in these, but you know, if you're just puttering around the house, or if you're just going to run errands, you're not going to be doing a lot of walking, like Disneyland type walking is what I'm talking about, then these are actually quite lovely. I think that they look really, really beautiful, and they will look really, really pretty with any of the pieces that you have this summer. They're just going to be a really beautiful complementary shoe. Now, I do think that this one, I don't think the sizes are running out. I think that these would go pretty quickly once word gets out that they're there on the website. If you're interested in them, I would grab them right away. Don't hesitate too much, because I have a feeling that they will sell out at some point during the summer once we truly get into the warmer temperatures. The next two pieces are sold separately but can be worn together as a set. The first one that I wanted to talk about is the eyelet midi skirt. I brought it in a size extra, extra large. I brought it in the color Dublin green. There are two other colors available. Now the green is selling out quickly in the bigger sizes. So we do have a little bit of a sellout risk in this particular color, but they do still have, it appears that they have plenty of stock in the other two colors, which is kind of like a melon pink coral kind of color, and also navy blue. The cost of the skirt is $59. The other piece is the eyelet shell tank top. I have it in a size extra, extra large, also in the Dublin green. They've got it in that melon coral kind of color. The other color that they have is actually a light blue, not a navy blue. The cost of the top is $39.50. Both of the pieces are 100% cotton. I was so excited to see these. The skirt is one that I suspected might run really long, and especially so on someone like me who is short. And yeah, it does run down to maxi length on me. Now, J. Crew Factory and J. Crew both carry extended sizing up to like 3XL, maybe even 4XL in some instances, but they don't carry these sizes in their petite or their shorter offerings. And so I have to go with the classic, and as a result, things tend to fit me a bit long, like you see in this skirt. However, I'm not terribly upset about that. I think that the skirt is actually quite beautiful, especially when paired with the top. I love the eyelet. I think it is so beautiful. Love the fact that it is cotton. Love the fact that it has lining and pockets that are also in cotton. And I especially love that wide band hem that's at the bottom. I think that it is a beautiful contrast to the eyelet that's on the rest of the skirt. It has an elastic waistband, so it's going to fit very comfortably, and it just is quite beautiful, but it does run long on me. If you're short, 5'3" and shorter, then this is going to fit you kind of long. Now, I am wearing it with a pair of heels. These are raffia heels. They're old, but I will find a suitable substitute for you and link those. I wish that the skirt were a little bit shorter. Now, you can roll up the waistband, and that will help to shorten it a little bit. I don't mind, because it's kind of become a fact of my life, but it would have been nice if it had come at midi length on its own, or if they had carried this in bigger sizes in the petite. Now, all of that aside, though, the skirt is very, very beautiful, and I do recommend that you try it out because it is quite lovely and very versatile, and this green is so, so pretty. I think it's perfect for spring and summer. You could wear it to all kinds of, like, you know, casual events throughout the summer, especially when you pair it with the top. The top is also 100% cotton. The lining is also cotton. It hits at about the top of the hip bone on me, but I would likely not wear it out if I were wearing it with this skirt. If I were wearing it with a pair of jeans or a different skirt, like a denim skirt or something like that, like a pencil skirt, then yes, I would wear it out. I think it looks really, really pretty that way. The top has a button, has a keyhole closure on the back. Really, really pretty set. And the thing about when you buy two pieces like this is that you can wear them together, and then you can break them apart and wear them in a lot of ways. So that's going to bring really, really great cost per wear for you on these pieces. Because it's cotton all the way down, it's not going to overheat you. It's a really, really pretty set that you can get a lot of great cost per wear out of. And I just absolutely love the fact that it is made of 100% cotton throughout. Item number 5 is the biggest disappointment for me in this haul, and that is this poplin pleated midi skirt. I have it in a size 2X, not extra, extra large. They sold out in the XXL, so I had to pick up the 2X. In the color white, the only color they have available. The cost is currently $34.50. It is made of 98% cotton and 2% elastane. Now, this was a disappointment for me for a lot of different reasons. I do have a white maxi skirt, like an A-line maxi skirt, on my wish list for 2025, and so I thought this would be a really, really great candidate to bring in. But I was so disappointed to see that it did not have any lining on it, which I was like, this is see-through. You can see through it. I can see my hand through it when I was steaming it. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know about this. The fact that it's also not in my size, in the extra, extra large, it doesn't quite fit. You know, it's a little bit loose. And then the fact also that it's got a really skinny little hem. So to me, it just feels like they took a lot of shortcuts with this particular skirt. They could have made it something really, really beautiful, and they didn't. They just scaled back on it too much, I think. I almost feel like somebody took a sheet and sewed up a quick circle skirt, you know, and that's just not the vibe that I'm going for. When I pick out my maxi skirts, I want them to have some substance, and I especially want them to have that wide hemline, because I feel that that wide hemline is just such a beautiful touch on a skirt like this. I have a mixed media dress that has a skirt that's like that, and it just feels so special. It feels so good. And this just doesn't feel special. So sadly for me, this is going back. I'm not going to hang on to it because I, at the very least, have got to have a lining. And this has no lining, so the sun shines behind me or in front of me, you're going to be able to see everything. And I was wearing my slip shorts underneath this. It missed the mark by a mile. And so it is going to go back. I did find one on Quince, though, that is 100% cotton, has 100% cotton lining, and has got that wide hemline that I love. So if you're interested in that, I will go ahead and link it. Now, it only comes in the straight sizes up to an extra large, but if you're my size, which I'm an 18, a size 18 women's, then the extra large at Quince tends to fit. So I will be sure to have that linked for you if you're interested, because I know I have it in cart. I need to hurry up and go place my order so that they don't run out. Because Quince, things can go very fast at Quince. So anyway, I know this is not a Quince haul, but I just wanted to give you an alternative to this particular skirt, which is a sad, sad disappointment. The next piece that I have for you is this linen blend one-button blazer. I brought it in a size 20. I did size up in this because I wanted a little bit of a roomier fit. The color that I have is black, and they have 5 other colorways available. The cost is $98, and the blazer is made of 55% linen, 45% cotton, which it was that blend of linen with cotton that really attracted me to this. I don't mind linen and rayon or linen and viscose rayon, but I much prefer linen and cotton blends because they're a little bit softer and a bit more durable, I think. So I was very, very intrigued and attracted to the fact that it was a linen cotton blend. Like I said, I brought it in one size up just because I wanted to be able to have a little bit of room to move in the blazer. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did. Now, it does have, I think, a polyester lining. They don't give you much information about the liner. I'm not too terribly upset with the fact that it has polyester lining. Yes, it does take away a little bit from the fact that this is a linen blazer and it takes away some of the breathability. But I have come to find that the polyester lining that I have in my linen and linen blend blazers is actually really, really thin and somewhat breathable. I don't have a problem with, ventilation with my blazers. Not to mention the fact that if I'm wearing a blazer during the summer, it's because I anticipate being someplace where the air conditioning is going to be running, or it's not quite warm enough to not wear a blazer. And so for me, and I suspect for a lot of you who would buy this blazer and wear it, you're not going to be wearing it outside in the heat. You're going to be wearing it in your office, or if you're going to be in an air-conditioned building. Maybe I'm being presumptuous here, but highly likely I'm guessing that's how you're gonna wear it. I'm not crazy about the buttons. It's a kind of like a tortoise shell button. I may maybe replace the buttons on this one, but until I do, I still like it though. So on those cool nights, if I want to grab my blazer and take it with me, I can definitely wear it. Or if I'm going someplace where I know the AC is gonna be blasting, I have something to help keep me warm. Now, keep in mind that I did not undo the seam in the back. The vent in the back is stitched shut, so now that I've decided to keep it, I will undo that stitching. Don't think that that stitching stays. I know I've gotten commentary about why is it stitched shut, because that's how they do it for shipping purposes. But once you decide to keep it, then you can snip it off. If you're not going to keep it, do the store a favor and don't snip it. Just leave it if you decide that you don't want to keep it. But since I'm keeping it, that little stitch, the X stitch that's in the back vent is going to come off. I love this blazer, guys. I think that it would be a really great functional piece in your wardrobe if you are in the market for a good linen blend blazer. Now, the one thing that I like about J. Crew blazers, I have it right here, is the fact that the construction of the blazer is really good for the price point. Now this one was $98, definitely up there in price as compared to Walmart, but they do take time to finish the blazer off really nicely along the edges of the blazer. The lining, I wish it were prettier lining, but you know, it's okay. It is what it is. But I do like it quite a bit. I think that it is very, very lovely, and I love the way that it fits. And I also like the fact that they took the time to close off the stitching in that way. I do like the blazer that I have from Walmart. I think that it is very, very pretty also, that it is pretty well constructed considering the price point. But there's something to be said for really nice details and construction. It's going to be a really good one for you if you are looking for a beautifully structured, beautifully made, natural fiber blazer for the summer. And I'm wearing the blazer with a tank top from Uniqlo. This is one of their bra tops that I am currently very obsessed with. That's the tank top that I'm wearing right now. It has a built-in bra, makes life so much easier. I also paired it with my linen cotton pleated trousers from The Gap. The loafers that I have are actually loafers that J. Crew factory carried last year. They're like a woven loafer. I don't think they have it this year, but I will keep an eye out for it because sometimes they bring these back, and if they do, I will have it linked. If not, I will have another loafer from J. Crew factory linked below as well. I'm going to leave you with my haul playlist right here so that way you can see all the fantastic things that I've been picking up this spring. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.